Okay, back on the grayling rod. That first coat of finish I put on this morning is dry enough, cured enough to put the second coat on, but before we do that, we're going to put these decals on. And I got my little logo decal here. And the way I do them is a piece of Scotch tape, just put it on the top. Peel the back off there. I don't know how good the video is, but make sure you're where you want it. Right on the, I want it on the top side, so put it on there and then line her up. And then you just want to push all the air out of the decal. And then I really work it. Make sure you get all that air out of there. And then for the grayling decal, this was one of those water slide decals. It's like the old, or the little model airplanes or cars or whatever. One of my other videos I talked about this water slide. It's pretty cool. You put a little white band on there, and if you print it out on a clear water slide decal paper, it really shows up good on that white. So put her in the water, let her soak a little bit, and then we'll stick it on here and just show you how I do that. And I always put a little bit of water on here, kind of help move it into position where you want it. Put it right up. And then take a little paper towel and just kind of wipe the excess water off. And then gentleman that wanted this rod wanted it called the Grayling Getter. So we made a little decal, put it on the tape so I can line it up just where I want it. Just got to remove that backing. Just like that. I don't know how this video is going to turn out. I gotta center it up here. Probably be focused more into my hands or my shoulder. But with that tape, you can kind of put it right where you want it. Then again, you just want to make sure you get all the air out of that. Just like that. Let's see what it looks like. So I got my logo on there. Got the Grayling. And that's it. So now I got my rod finish heating up in some hot water. And I'll get set up and coat these out. Before I do that though, I got a few little, I can see them, little stickers of where my pull-through thread came through that I'm gonna knock off with this razor blade and get that done, and then we'll put finish on it. Okay, just finishing up the coats here. Second coat. Kind of the same as the first. You just want to put it, get full coverage with it. Doesn't have to be real thick. That first coat is the key. If you can get a thin coat on there, equally spread, second coat just goes on really smooth. I don't know if the video's picking up what I'm doing or not, but I just put it on and work it across where you're trying to coat. Nice smooth strokes, and like I said, it all self-level. You just don't want any big gobs of it on there, especially on the tip of the rod where it's real small. It kind of makes I mean, the functionality of the rod isn't affected, but just as far as looks go, nice smooth coat. Looks a lot better than little footballs on there. But yeah, I worked the top of the rod, top section off video there, and got it all coated. Hit it with a little heat to knock out any air. And then you can put too much heat on it and burn the finish, which you don't want to do that, obviously. But I like to get it to where it's real thin, and then I just wipe the excess off with my brush, and then it self levels around and kind of makes up for that shape, you know. And this finish does have, once you mix it 50-50, you got about, I don't know, 15 minutes tops before it really starts getting thick on you. So you kind of gotta be ready to go. And maybe you're looking at my head there, but you can see I just put a little bit on there, and then I just start spreading it and try and spread it equally, get full coverage, and it'll take care of itself. And you don't want to be in a hurry in this stage of the game, but you kind of got to be a little bit of a rush. Like I said on another video I did, if you're doing a real big rod, like say a surf rod maybe, you may want to do sections, you know, and then make another batch of finish. I don't know if the video picks it up, but this is it's starting to get a little thick on me, so I got to work it. Just keep spreading it back and forth. Just don't want any big globs of it on there. I'm almost to my 15-minute mark right now, so I'm gonna kind of move quick here. But once I put heat on it, it'll thin up again, and then I'll wipe the excess off as it drains down. Then on these decals, you just want to make sure you got good coverage over them. I mean, the thread from the first coat's definitely covered, protected, all the integrity's there. This is just kind of a secondary protection. Give it a little more strength, I guess, but all right. Okay, now that that's done, I just give it a little bit of heat underneath. Not too much. Just knock any air bubbles out of it and loosen it up a little bit to where it'll kind of self-smooth around. And then I look at the light shine there, or shining down on it. You can see that light line. And it'll kind of show you if you missed anything, if there's any dry spots or any spots you missed. Light helps you a little bit. Missed a couple there. that's about it. Like I said, this will turn all night, and then in the morning it'll be cured up. And then I'll hang it up on my rod rack for a day, and then package it up and ship it out. But I'd say that about does it for the 3-weight Arctic Grayling rod. Next step would be to take it fishing, and I always ask the guys to give me a picture with the rod when they get a fish on it. That's pretty cool. But all right, thanks for watching.